And we are live for a Gypsy Queen case break plus. So we're going to be breaking a 10-box case of 2019 Gypsy Queen, an 18 Onyx Premier Gear, and 3 2019 Onyx Preferred Player Baseballs. There are 4 teams still left until we show the first hit. Streaming live on Facebook. And we have the White Sox have just been taken. So White Sox are now off the list. And then there were 3. Mets, 125. Cardinals, 75. Rays, 80. Those are the last 3 teams left. All right, and we are now up on Periscope as well. Let's begin. So we have a full case of Gypsy Queen sitting here. All right, we'll probably end with this one, the Onyx Premier Gear. And in between, we'll cycle in some of these Onyx Preferred Baseballs. So here we go. One fresh case of Gypsy Queen. And I almost dropped that on myself, and that would have probably hurt a little bit more than when I got pegged down there with a softball earlier today. So, I try to keep it balanced, Mike. We have a lot of people that don't like starting that late. Yeah, man. I feel like there's one more straggler in there. All right, just gonna have to reach for victory here. Ugh. Got it. There we go. Constipated box. All right. It happens. So we got everything we need set to go here. And we shall begin. Nope, we just started. So the White Sox just sold. So I'm going to take them off the list now. And then pretty much the other teams are still here until we show that first hit. Mets, 125. Cardinals, 75. Rays, 80. So that would normally be 280. With the discount, it would be 255. I'll take it. If somebody buys all 3 teams, I'll take another $15 off. I'll do all 3 for $240. So if anybody wants to jump on that, you can still buy them individually. Mets are 125, Cardinals are 75, Rays are 80. I'll do 240 for the 3 instead of the 10%. But you got until the first hit shows up. That would be cool. So let it begin with a box loader. And we posted some football up yesterday. And that's a decent start for one of the teams. So we got Rafael Devers, Red Sox. Chris Shaw for the Giants. And we got a gold refractor here of Blake Snell. Number 19 out of 50 for the Rays, which are one of the teams that are still available. So, not a hit, but a cool card. So, Rays got an option here. Yeah, they're giving you 3 little ones instead of 1 oversized one. And let's get some sleeves. And let's begin. So, that's got another card numbered to 50 already. First 2 packs of cards numbered to 50. Let's do this. And again, trying to make sure we don't miss any of the short print variations or anything like that. So we'll be keeping our eyes on that. All right, well, we got a short print right here, so we'll start with that. Oh, I like the Glassworks. I was kind of hoping they were going to have 3 oversized ones in the box. So we got Gary Carter for the Expos / Nationals. Going to be the first short print. Again, those short prints can be just as valuable, if not more so, than some of the hits out there. So there's some crazy variations. And hopefully we'll hit a few good ones. And I will be careful as possible not to miss any of them off the bat. You got Kyle Tucker, rookie, fortune teller card. So again, 3 teams left. Mets 125, Cardinals 75, Rays 80. Rays already have a chrome box topper numbered to 50 of Blake Snell. You want to get all 3 teams. All right. Looking at the memorabilia checklist, that wouldn't be a bad idea. And I'm going to make it an even better one. 240 for the last 3 teams. Oh, that's cool. All right. We'll move that to the back here. There's a few different ways. There is a code on the back of the card. Your basic short prints, there's only 20 of them. They're all retired players, so that makes it easy to tell. And they're numbered between 301 out of 320. There's a little code on the back of these cards. So when I know that usually in the 3rd or 4th card from the bottom, you're either going to get an insert or a short print. All right. Believe it or not, Topps actually has somewhat organized, ways of inserting things. But enough about that. So, yeah, like when you call customer service and then they insert. Never mind, we're not going to go there. So, there's ways for me to tell. And then there's, well, some more obvious ways. We'll show that again later, but we'll see if anybody knows who that was. So we got Mike Trout, Benintendi, Walker, Herrera, the Magician, Corey Kluber. So these are not nicknames of the players, but they're tarot card thingamabobbers. All right, we'll point out some of the short prints in the set as we see them. And there's certain sets where it's like these short prints, again, especially like Heritage, okay? Even, oh, it's the other one I'm thinking of where the short prints are crazy. I'm drawing a blank here. I'm in early spring mode, man. I'm not thinking about the later year sets. But there's a few sets out there that these short prints are very, very desirable. And there's a lot of master set collectors, especially these throwback sets. Okay. Heritage is another good example. Allen and Ginter is an example of one that people build the master sets of. So, Noah Syndergaard. What's he next? DeGrom already opened it up nicely. Got Verlander. Steven Duggar, one of the rookies. Ramon Laureano, I would say he's one to look out for. Laureano. Albert Almora Jr., black and white. Numbered 41 out of 50. So that's Albert Almora Jr., black and white parallel, numbered 250. And Didi, who we hit a 1 of 1 of last night. So we know we won't see that card again. Got a button relic auto out of one of the personal breaks we did last night. And then missing nameplate. So these come roughly about 1 per box, approximately. What is it? 1 in every 21 packs. Sometimes you get the short prints missing a nameplate like we did earlier today. We had a Babe Ruth. And because those cards are short printed, they're even tougher to find. They're 1 in every 500 something packs. So Juan Soto. Not a bad one there as well. So most guys treat the Expos as a Nationals because it's team history. There's only one exception of team history that we do, and most people do it the same way, and that's the Browns in football because, let's face it, haven't Browns fans suffered enough? That and, you know, the Ravens going back to the... I don't see Jim Brown as a Raven. I see him as a Brown. So, and the Browns exist again. But generally, whenever you got a team that moves, okay, you know, we've seen it happen with Washington Senator cards in certain sets, like Diamond Kings, or even Heritage when they do the throwbacks. It's just the way it goes. So whatever that team ended up becoming, then we shifted over to that. So, I mean, let's face it, Jays and Expos were never even the same league. So they're tied together by being Canadian teams, but they're not really necessarily tied together. Well, that you'd have to ask ownership for. Christian Yelich, fortune teller. And again, we're on the first box. We haven't shown the first hit, but it's going to come in this stack. So if you wanted to get in, this is your last chance. Juan Soto, fortune teller card. All right, Mets are 125. Cardinals are 75. Rays are 80. And those are the last 3 teams left. If you wanted all 3, I'll even dig a little deeper. I'll go a little more than 10% off. I will go to 240 on the last 3 teams. So instead of saving $25 with the usual discount, I'll raise it another 15. Got a rookie auto coming out. I would think it would be, because, I mean, let's face it, baseball is America's sport, right? I would think it'd be more painful to watch any Canadian hockey team move to the United States, eh? I would feel like that would drive me nuts if I were Canadian. It's like when South American soccer players play in the MLS. That I don't understand that. I guess more money. I don't know. Got Kevin Kramer, Chris Bryant, Orlando Arcia, Chris Davis. We saw his autograph today, and that was a color swap auto, so those were numbered to 99. Daniel Palka, 196 out of 250. Oh, nice. Very cool. Kingery, Bueller, Reese Hoskins, David Price, Max Muncy, Garrett Cole, you got here Ryan Braun, Dakota Hudson, and Ronald Acuna. Kevin Newman. I always sleeve up cards that I think could have intrinsic value. And there's our first hit. Colby Allard for the Bravos. Is he still not pitching, or I know he got shut down for a brief time, but I want to say he got started back up. So Colby Allard, again, these are on-card autos for Gypsy Queen, and that is hit number 1. Jeff McNeil. Oh yeah, I thought they wanted to stay there. So we're going to switch the ticker over. All right. And again, always check out the pinned post for what is scheduled to break. Why are you so grumpy? All right. And looking for the second hit in box number 1. Man, we are just pulling 50s. I hope we pull some 25s and 101s too. Same box has 3 cards numbered to 50. Kinda like that. Chris Bryant, fortune teller. Yeah, we got another one of those. 1 in 21. So sometimes you get an extra.
It's not raining.
So we are looking for one more auto. Or did I already see it and I missed it?
No. Get your lemonade off the ottoman.
Is it in here? I might have missed the auto. Alright, it's somewhere in the middle. So we won't hold the suspense for you. So here we go. Michael Kopech. Again, a lot of potential with Kopech. Unfortunately, sidelined with Tommy John surgery. So it might be a little while before we get to see that potential. But hey, buy low on him. Got Justice Sheffield. Mookie Betts. So these are coming out a little better centered than the tarot cards from earlier today.
Can you put this on the charger, please?
Whit Merrifield, Ryan O'Hearn, another key rookie to look at.
It's completely different.
Will do, Nigel. Jordan Howard's been traded. Where did he go? Marcelo Zuna. We got Zanino. Trevino. Jake Cave. Luis Urias. The Eagles. I said Eagles, and then Ellie looked like she was about to vomit. Oh, okay. So we got another one for the Braves, Mike Fultinowicz. And this is numbered 61 out of 150. I saw Indigo, and I thought it was a regular parallel, but it was the autograph. So Mike Fultinowicz for the Braves. 2 hits, 2 Braves. That was a Bravos box. Luis Guillorme for the Mets. Black and white again. Justin Verlander. And then no nameplate there for Hunter Renfroe of the Padres. So Padres with a missing nameplate card. And that's box number 1. 9 more to go. Box number 2. So box topper. Got another refractor in here. Looks like about 60% of them seem to have refractors based off of the 5 we opened earlier. Xander Bogaerts, Carlos Correa, and Max Scherzer with an indigo. That one's numbered 90 out of 150. So Scherzer indigo parallel. And it was a battle.
How are you?
Mets end up pulling out the victory. But Scherzer definitely is going to always try to put himself in that conversation when it comes to the Cy Young Award. So again, first 2 hits end up going to the Braves. And let's see if some of the other teams can get some love here. Oh, that is nice. That is going to be probably as good as a hit in my opinion. So we are pulling lots of cards numbered to 50 today. You get a 50, you get a 50, you get a 50. It's like Oprah.
Who's Oprah?
I hope so too, including this break. Oprah's the devil, just know that. I don't know. Just felt like saying that. She was great in the color purple.
Oh.
Somebody who's done some acting, that's all. You had a Indigo Parallel Mike Boltinowicz, and then a Colby Allard rookie autograph as well. So only 2 hits so far. Both were Braves. And we've had some serial number cards come out. Now we got here Jose Altuve for the Stros. And moving along. So there's Jacob deGrom. 6 shutout innings today. And Kike Hernandez. Bueller. There's Allard. Taylor Ward. Busta Posey. And Rhys Hoskins. I got to tell you, man. Bryce Harper, 3. Rhys Hoskins, 4. JT Realmuto, 5. Maybe we'll see Dylan Cousins come in at 6. Scary. Hank Aaron. Going to be the short print here. So Hank Aaron with the shorty. Jose Ramirez.
Can Mickey have a bite of this?
I wouldn't.
It's chicken.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't do that.
Why?
It's chicken from Burger King. There could be dog in that.
Really?
Not really. It's Chinese food. Craig Kimbrell.
Chinese chicken. Not that I ever did. I'm not gonna.
Jeff McNeil. Kevin Kramer. And check that out. Black and white parallel. Don't tease her. 10 out of 50.
It's funny to watch her eyes.
Luis Urias. That's only funny to do the cats, okay? Luis Urias, Padres, number to 50. Again, one of the rookies to watch in Gypsy Queen. No Astros hits yet, but I feel like they got something decent already. Trying to remember.
I can tease her with my hand.
So no hits, but you got a Verlander number to 50. That's not bad. Start. Not a bad start.
What? I'm eating yogurt.
May the Schwartz be with you. All right, next stack. Let's get some on-card ink going on over here. Aaron Judge, fortune teller.
He's a fortune teller?
No, it's a fortune teller insert.
Oh. What does that mean?
It means it says fortune teller on the card. The set's called Gypsy Queen, so there's some gypsy-related stuff in here.
What is gypsy?
Gypsies are known for being fortune tellers.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then when people realize they can't tell the future, they travel to another town. Blake Snell. Fortune teller insert for the race. We learned so much here. All right. All right, that's not a bad one there. All right, unless you're really having an asthma attack, cut it out.
I just like to do that.
It's annoying. Gabby.
I'm not Gabby. I'm Ellie.
I know that.
But you think Gabby's the annoying one.
She's the one that likes to make annoying noises.
No, she's just annoying.
Big sister problems. I don't know. Anyway, Nomar Mazzara. And who dat? Diamondbacks. Zach Greinke. Missing the nameplate. Luis Guillerme. So again, we've seen a lot of these already. And there we go. Logo swap. Kevin Newman. For the Pirates. Not bad there. Rookie logo swap. Kevin Newman. There's Luis Urias. Nothing gigantic yet. 243 out of 250, Yoan Moncada.
Who?
Gonna be tough to beat the 101 we got last night, but we're never gonna stop trying, right?
What 101 did we get last night?
Yankees shortstop Didi Gregorius button relic autograph.
Button.
Yeah, the button from his uniform.
Wow. Ooh.
I'm waiting for them to insert like something really weird one of these days, like contact lens that fell out during a game relic or something like that.
What?
No, they've never done that yet. But it's an idea.
Maybe you should tell them that when they're
Ryan O'Hearn?
Maybe you should tell them when you're on the phone.
Well, I'm not on the phone with Topps. Ozzy Albies. Gleyber Torres. And Raisel Iglesias for the Reds. Going to be the next autograph. I know somebody has shown off an Alex Rodriguez jockstrap that was game used in one of the Facebook groups.
Wait, a what?
You don't use those.
What is it?
Something Daddy uses when he plays softball.
What?
And he really should have used it today at practice. Oh. And there's the other auto. Okay. What we got here? I will do my best to oblige. There are 30 teams and only 2 autographs per box, but I will do my best. I always do. Just sometimes your best is not good enough. At least that's what they train people to say when they become management. So, yeah. Aaron Nola, fortune teller. Got 2 more packs here. And that would close out the second box of Gypsy Queen. And away we go. And there's Greinke with his nameplate this time. A little Bryce baby. Juan Soto with his nameplate this time. Hunter Renfroe. Giancarlo Stanton. Josh Hader. Franmil Reyes. Machado. Correa. Goldschmidt. Brandon Lowe. Real Muto. Strasburg, Severino, Bader. Ahmed Rosario. Really? What is it? A split squad game? Oh wait, those are over. Kyle Tucker, Shohei Ohtani, and Carson Kelly. Carson Kelly for the Cardinals. Yeah. All right, box number 3 of Gypsy Queen. So we got box toppers. Okay, another box topper pack, another refractor. So we got Zach Greinke. Rougned Odor. And Javier Baez for the Cubs, numbered 61 out of 150. I feel like every day is opening day here, because just about every day we're opening something. So I feel like that makes sense. Box number 3. So I'm going to put another baseball break up in the not too distant future. Mwah, love you.
I'm gonna get my
51 out of 99. So we got a little green parallel here. Jose Altuve. I don't know if that's green or emerald. I don't know. Blue is indigo, so I'm guessing it's emerald. Another card, numbered to 50. Three boxes, 4 cards numbered to 50 already.
Wow.
And that'll be our short print. Knock it off. Greinke's getting spanked. Well, see what everyone's saying. Oh, the player, you know, the free agents aren't getting paid. Look what happens when you paid him all that money. So when's Shelby Miller coming back? Oh, seriously, when's he coming back? Is he back? Javier Baez. All right, here we go. Ryan O'Hearn. Guillorme. Kind of like a Guillorme chef, right? Lindor, Torres, Bregman. And Los Rojos. Joey Votto. Missing the nameplate. 7 runs or 7 home runs? Why would you even leave him in at that point? Some pitchers don't give that up until after the All-Star break. Glad he's not on my fantasy team this year. And, oh, now these are off-center again. Oh, there's Clayton Kershaw. So I guess the pitchers are magicians. So Glass now is a Ray. There's Urias. Segura. And Josh Bell for the Pirates. Numbered to 50. I see an injured list move coming in the very near future. And I also bet Pat Neshek is silently laughing at him. So we got Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson is a short print. No Cubs hits yet. We've only seen, what, 4 hits so far or 6? 1, 2, 4 hits so far. So we're kind of just into this. And there's Chris Davis. That's not bad, 8 home runs. Got an indigo box topper for the Cubs. Javier Baez number to 150. Okay. And there's Glaber Torres, fortune teller. H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo. And we got here Mike Trout bringing the thunder. Bryce baby. Arrieta, Hader, Franmil Reyes. Brandon Lowe. And Felix Hernandez. 18 out of 250 for the Mariners. Kyle Tucker. Bellinger, Bundy, Buxton, and Bowers. And he shows up as a Ray because these are all on card. So a lot of times when they do on card, they print them out well ahead of time. So I believe his actual rookie cards. What's that? Okay. I don't have Merrifield on my team. I didn't draft my team. It auto-drafted. So now I'm going to do the best I can with what I have. And I usually do well in the league, too. So. Draft time changed because they didn't have enough people. It's a free league, so it's not like it's a big deal. I would have gone and probably reached for some of the rookies and prospects, but whatevs. And I got too busy with certain things this week to kind of get my own league going. Would have liked to have done that, but baseball's always tough. Baseball requires a lot of attention. Oh, okay. Two steals, yeah. That sounds like a typical Merrifield game. And Ronald Acuna. There's that. Ah, okay. All right, we got a decent short print here. Can anybody tell me what it is? It's a little tricky on this card. But if you look close, you can figure it out. Why is this Charlie Blackmon a short print? Might be tough to see if you're on a phone. So if you look at the patch on his arm, it says 42. So there's a Jackie Robinson image variation for the Rockies. Usually you see like 1 or 2 of those per case. So usually closer to 2. So there you go. You got Charlie Blackmon with the 42 there. And there's Zach Cozart. That is a logo swap for the Angels. So Angels with a logo swap, Zach Cozart. Zach Wheeler. Rowdy Tellez and Danny Jansen. Blue Jays got a couple rookies this year. And here come the Judge. Andujar, Betts, and Robles. And the Rays again with an autograph. Austin Meadows. So box number 1 had 2 Braves. Box number 3 has 2 Rays. Has anybody else been noticing a pairing pattern in other Gypsy Queens cases? I don't know. I don't think we had any pairs like that in the personals we did, though. That's the way they fall sometimes. All right, so let's get one of these out of the way. Again, our standard tiebreaker rules apply. So when we have a retired player, which we shouldn't in this checklist, but when we have a retired player, we ran them off between whatever teams they played for in parts of 3 seasons or more. But when it's a current player, which is what we should have in all these, whatever team they are currently on is what it goes to. The only times we've made an exception, all right, and this is pre-stated because we've done some inscription memorabilia stuff before. The only time we make an exception is if the team specific inscription is on the ball. It's got to be team specific. And it's only happened like a couple of times. So, like 3 to be exact, I think. So, not a achievement specific, and then you can tie it to a team. That doesn't count. I don't care who you won Rookie of the Year with or MVP with. You still played for those other teams. They should count. But you have to have been there long enough for you to really matter. Now, I know sometimes you got guys that are rentals and they have dramatic postseason appearances, and in that team's hearts, that player is a part of it. But parts of 3 seasons got to be. So, no Oakland, we've only opened 3 boxes so far, and this is going to be the first memorabilia box. So, but stick around, Mike, because we could hit an A at any minute. Any minute we could hit an athletic. So don't go anywhere. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it when it happens. All right. And let's see if anybody can figure out what player this is. Anybody ever seen this scribble before? So this is a prospect auto.
Yes.
Of pitcher Jesus Luzardo. Jesus Luzardo. What team is he on right now? I'm trying to think of it. That comes with JSA. Probably Witness, right? Oh, signature debut. So it was signed before the season opener of the Signers official second season. So that means this is a rookie ball. As what, Daniel? As what?
Is this a joke? Is this some kind of a riddle?
It is. It's a riddle. Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Are you almost done?
No. That's why I wanted to start early. I knew this was going to be a long one.
Okay, like, so when do you anticipate being done? 30?
Yeah. Roughly.
I am really super itchy.
So, Jesus Luzardo. Oh, A's. Oh, apostrophe. There we go. Box number 4. Jesus Luzardo. Top 100 baseball prospect. Did he break camp with the A's? I know in the preseason he was expected to be the 5th starter, I think. So, Jesus Luzardo. Three chrome cards inside. And Thor. Dropping the hammer down. Maybe the Mets will be 2-0 to start the year. Although that happened last year and it didn't turn out so well.
Did my phone come back on?
It did come back on, yes.
Oh, look, I just found
Mookie
these.
Betts. Yeah, Ellie showed them to me earlier. Thank you.
Well, now you have them for next time.
Yes, that's what I said. Mookie Betts and Billy Hamilton. 144 out of 150 for the Royals. Billy Hamilton.
Really nice.
I know. I can't wait. They got their first triple header. All right, love. I'll give you play-by-play like I usually do.
You don't ever give me anything. Half the time you don't even remember.
That's not true. When it's a game, I give you play-by-play.
I want to know what happened tonight.
I'll give you play-by-play on that later. But I really don't know because I wasn't over there. I was kind of separate.
No, I just want to know about the conversation that you were a part of.
Yes.
That you gave me the credit for.
How many top 100 prospects make it to the big leagues? I would probably say if you take, like, the lists change a few times during the year. But if you look at the beginning of the year list,
here, Gabby.
All right, or the end of the year list, I would probably say it's probably close to 60% make it to the big leagues. I'm just really pulling that number out of my rear end, but that's my gut instinct. Whether they're there for a long time, whether they're superstars or flameouts, but I would say probably out of the top 100, I would say probably close to 60% of them make their big league debut at some point. Now you're going to make me research this. I'm going to take a top 100 list from maybe like 4 years ago. We'll see where I end up. but most I would say do. Not an overwhelming majority, maybe, but I did not. Yeah, I kind of like the dog. I think so. I don't know. You put food in front of me and I eat.
That's also
Put food in front of me now, I'll eat. Yeah, Bubba Starling, no. Actually, did he make it? Did he get any at-bats in September? He eventually made it. Justin Verlander. Right? Didn't he get a couple at-bats? I don't know. Maybe not. Juan Soto. Yeah, Hunter Renfroe. Now he never got anything? He's still in AAA, or did he retire? Oh, there's our short print for the A's. Look at that. Reggie Jackson. Reggie. So Reggie Jackson. Got Brandon Lowe. Kyle Tucker. Ohtani. What's this? Oh. This card looks different. Yeah, I missed that one before. All right, I'm going to go on a limb here, and I'm going to say this is a Players Weekend card, but I'm not sure. So, Starlin Castro. Code 31. So, I think that's Players Weekend. I'm not positive. So, we'll take a look at that later, but that'll go to the Marlins. And we'll look that up. JD Martinez. And that's that. If anybody has Cardboard Connection handy and wants to look it up, which parallels are code 31? My hands are busy right now. Maybe later I could do it.
My eyes are itchy.
All right. We'll go over that tonight. Nolan or Arenado. So again, we're in box number 4 right now. Luis Urias. All right, there's that one. 2 autos per box, correct. So we got For Whom the Bell Tolls. And there's James McCann for the White Sox. That's a logo swap. Mike Clevenger. Indigo, 40 out of 250. I think the triple case break has 10 teams filled in it, so that's going to be the next push for baseball. Gypsy Queen just had so much momentum, and then it kind of stopped the last couple of days, but had so much momentum we wanted to get that one through. So here we are. But triple case break is going to be definitely the next push. And we will be talking about that probably at the end of the break, too. We have a 3-case baseball break. 1 case of 19 Inception. 1 case of 18 Inception. And 1 case of TriStar Game Changers baseballs. Yeah, I know, notifications suck. Edwin Encarnacion. Chance Adams. Yankees. And then there's Chance Adams, rookie. Yankees. The Yankees won today, too. And this will finish off box number 4. All right. 2 different teams this time. And another box, another card number to 50. We're doing good with those. What's the odds on those? Black and white, 1 in 47. So it's supposed to be 1 in every, like, 2 boxes that you see stuff like that. But we're on a bit of a roll with those. We'll keep it going. And the kids are going to get it. JD Martinez. And the last pack. All right. And here we go. Joe Panic. Got Dylan Bundy, missing nameplate card. I think the Orioles just may have gotten demoted to a minor league team today. I'm not sure, but I think that's the rumor. Will Myers, Alex Gordon, Ozzie Albies, Dansby Swanson. Here come the Judge. There's Jake Bowers. Again, his base card shows up as an Indian, but The auto shows up as a Ray. Conforto, Rendon, and Braves, Sean Newcomb. Black and white parallel, numbered 42 out of 50. And there's Starlin Castro in his regular card. Acuna, Aguilar, Edwin Diaz, and Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. Gonna be the next auto. So Danny Jansen, Blue Jays auto. And that is box number 4. So box number 5 coming up.
Can I have my phone?
Yeah.
Can you charge?
Yeah, we're up to 48%. That's enough to play Woody Puzzle, right? So next up, box number 5. Box toppers. And Peralta. H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo. And then a gold refractor of Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman, 30 out of 50. Why do we broadcast late at night? Well, so Marcus Stroman, numbered to 50 with the gold refractor. Chrome is cool. Chrome and vintage designs, I like. All right. Although I do miss the Glassworks, even though they were a pain in the butt to ship, because they didn't fit in a skinny box like the ad cards, and they don't fit a top loader right. So they were a little pain in the butt to ship, but they still look cool. So moving right along. And we got a short print here for the Dodgers. Sandy Koufax. So if you're wondering what the next push breaks are right now, so far it's the new football break that we posted up and the triple case Mayhem baseball break. We also got wrestling. We want to break that for WrestleMania. So let's get that wrestling break. We need 14 more spots to schedule that. And of course, a box of UFC Knockout is included in there because we got 2 main eventers. that have some UFC history in that as well. There's Verlander.
What happened? No, I'm not coming up there anymore for any reason other than if I'm absolutely need to. And I don't need to right now. Nope, I'm not coming up there. That place is disgusting. You guys should be ashamed of the way that you keep that. The desks, bedrooms, the whole thing. Nobody wants to work together to get it done. Becky just wants to sit around crying and screaming and complaining. No, I'm not coming up there.
So here we go. Machado, Soto. And we got Jose Altuve. Brandon Lowe. Bader, Blackman, Strasburg. And it's all about that base, about that base. Kyle Tucker. And Miguel Andujar closes out that stack. Next pile. Luis Urias, fortune teller. Okay. Looking to see who the first hit's going to be. And this is parallel as well. But I don't know which one. Oh, I see it now. It's on the hat. So Cubs got another Jackie Robinson parallel. Again, usually you see a couple in a case. Javier Baez. It's really hard to see, but if you see on the hat's got the 42 patch on it. So Cubs, Javier Baez with the Jackie Robinson parallel.
Lexi, I need you to come here a minute.
And Nolan Arenado, fortune teller. No, we haven't gotten a booklet or a relic. Not yet. Bryce, baby. Billy McKinney, 99 out of 250. And missing the nameplate, rookie Daniel Ponce de Leon. And Kenley Jansen, logo swap, Dodgers. There's a regular bias card. And Brewers, Corbin Burns. Get the next autograph. Got Kyle Wright and Zach Wheeler closing out the stack. Decent auto coming up. I feel that way. Some room for improvement, but definitely a big rookie card. Got JD Martinez. And we are just about opened on box number 5. And here we go. So how are we going to finish off box number 5? So we got Diaz. There's Jake Bowers for Cleveland. Laureano. McCutcheon with a home run earlier today in his Philly debut. He's not done yet, I don't think. And Kyle Tucker for the Astros. Kyle Tucker. All right, next up. Do one more box of Gypsy Queen, and then we'll break it up with another baseball again. I think that sounds like a fabulous idea.
checked with them, but it still somehow separated the room. Did that make you happy?
Next box topper pack. So far, every box we've opened has had a card number to 50 in it. Will we continue? Well, this is the first one of these that we've opened that have not had a refractor in it. We got Matt Olson for the A's. Jose Ramirez. And Joey Gallo. Box number 6. Freddie Freeman. And 2 autos per box. Okay. We saw one of those today. Maybe it was in the personal stuff. Be an odd thing to see repeated. Okay. We got our regular short print here of Ty Cobb for the Tigers. Looks like he's golfing in that one. Which, don't they have a Babe Ruth super short print of him golfing in regular tops? So we will see. Bless you. That's interesting. I don't have one to look at right now. All right, so we got Trey Mancini, Brad Keller, Robinson Cano, Jackie Bradley Jr., Addison Reed, and, oh, I'm seeing red. Yankees. Gleyber Torres, 1 out of 10. So every box has had a card number to 50 or less in it. Some too. Gleyber Torres, numbered to 10. That'll be an honorable mention. I gotta check something out here because I'm getting some confused vibes on something, and I want to make sure I have this right. So I just want to look up a code.
Yes, Mom? What is it? You're not going to.
Okay, it is.
Lexi's really sick of sharing. Why not? You own the longest one than anybody else.
All right. Let me look that up. So 31 is the Players Weekend variation. So that is the Starling Castro one right there. Those are about 2 per case as well. All right. And now check this out. This is code 31 as well. So this is Eddie Rosario for the Twins. But it's not just a regular Players Weekend variation. It is a logo swap as well. So those come roughly about 1 in every 2 cases. So Eddie Rosario for the Twins. And that is not only a Players Weekend variation, but it is also the logo swap on top of it. So they do stack these short prints. So then they go from like short prints to super short prints. So that'll go to the Twinkies. Or the Twinsies, as you call them. And nameplate, Mike Clevenger. You got there Arenado. And that's a wrap for that stack. So let's see what we got next. The second ball is not open yet. It's going to be after this box. And here is Jacob deGrom with a fortune teller. All right. Okay.
Where am I going to put that in on the foot? Take her out.
And let's see, we got Aaron Nola, Indigo Parallel. This is 204 out of 250 for the Phillies. Willie Adames, Ramon Laureano, Brett Phillips, missed that one. Edwin Diaz, fortune teller. Always look for these because they'll fall. Got Jesus Aguilar. And Willie Adames for the Rays is the next auto. And it is a bazooka back. 20 out of 25. Willie Adames bazooka back. 20 out of 25. Jake Bowers. So here we go. Final stack of box number 6. Figures. All right. Don't worry, it's not another Ray. That would just be crazy. That would have been 3 Rays. No. It'll be another team. Max Scherzer, who had the unfortunate luck of having to go up against Jacob deGrom today. And I'm going to need a new trash bag soon, that's for sure. All right, so why was Max Scherzer's day so tough? Because of this guy, Jacob deGrom. He has been amazing. Got Jeff McNeil there for the METS Mets. Bueller. Breu, Muncy, Chapman. We've missed you all. Happy opening day. Dewell Lugo for the Tigers with the logo swap there. There's Kramer, Ohtani, Newman, and then the autograph. There's Kopesh. I was like, name I mentioned quite a few times today that might come up. And he did. Reigning, defending Cy Young Award winner, Jacob deGrom. And that's box number 6. So let's open up a baseball and see what happens here. Let's go Mets. Baseball number 2. That's funny. All right, let me make sure he's still on this team. So this individual had a bit of a rough opening day. Actually left the game getting hit by a pitch today. So second baseball. Guy who needs a little bit of luck lately. At least he left a really bad team last year. So that's somewhat lucky, right? All right, anybody know who this player is? And this has a PSA DNA cert as well. And for the Twins, Jonathan Scope. So Twins, Jonathan Scope. That is ball number 2. So in 2 more boxes, we'll open the third one and see what's in that one. Oh yeah, garbage bag. That's right. I got them right here. Oh. Fix that in a second. Let's open this box topper first. We can fit one more wrapper in that garbage bag. All right, box topper. Ooh, not bad. All right, get ready for this. So we got Charlie Blackmon, Jake Bauers rookie, and if you're seeing red, this one is numbered 1 out of 5. Come on. Focus camera. 1 out of 5. Chris Bryant. So not a hit, but a nice card for the Cubbies there.
So with this sticker chart, I have to make sure this is okay with the first. But so you get 7 days. Okay.
I think it's Brian Woods. Not sure. I can look later, but 1 out of 5, Chris Bryant.
And then at the end of the 7 days, you get 1 out to snub it. And then you have, I'm going to help you right there because it's Becky, and then that's going to work. Becky does not have the focus with you. So the two lists 10 minutes. It's not a bad idea. It just will not work for her.
All right, box number 7.
That doesn't either.
So will this be lucky number 7? That's a fun card. So again, we're continuing through this Gypsy Queen case break. And George Brett for the Royals. Going to be the short print there.
Why do you think?
All right.
Your dad gets me by who? You. You're supposed to pick the
One more wrapper here.
unless you want to earn that.
And then we'll start showing box number 7. And Javier Baez. And if anybody's looking for any personals, again, we have historic autographs. The Streak, 115 for a box, 2 for $2.19. Lots of Yankee teammates of Joe DiMaggio possible, as well as DiMaggio himself. And then, of course, you got Ted Williams. So you got a key rival there. Some Indians who were involved in the breaking of said streak. And then there's Ryan O'Hearn. All of the pitchers who gave up hits to Joe DiMaggio those 56 games. So this is Ryan McMahon missing the nameplate. We also got something a little different. Comic book Avalanche. And we pulled some nice books out of the boxes that we opened last night. The Mariners Encarnacion. So I'm hoping we can get a little deeper look at those. And maybe finish off that case tonight. Those are $129.95. So we got Corey Dickerson here. Scrappy guy, fan favorite type. And it is a Bazooka back. So Bazooka gum back. And that is for the Pirates.
I don't believe it will. Because you've never done that. I went to the listers now. I don't care if they're the same guy or not. And you talk about the toys that you're going to do. Yes, but if it's the
All right. Another box filled up here.
I don't know. At least it's somebody who wants my phone. Well,
Second stack. So looking for a hit here.
it's not going to happen until we get dressed. You can change your room.
Gleyber Torres. And Chris Davis. And 2 more packs. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Got a redemption here. Redemption. Big auto coming up. There's Kyle Tucker. Brad Keller with the Indigo Parallel. 3 out of 250. All about that base, until you see an insert. Then it's not base. Edwin Diaz. And then this autograph coming up is going to be of the latest import from Japan, Yusei Kikuchi of the Seattle Mariners. Yusei Kikuchi. Wow. Last couple days I've been really talking about DeGrom autographs and Kikuchi autographs being possible. Well, we saw them both. Mariners with a big hit there. I wonder what comps are going for on. I mean his Donruss autographs were going for pretty decent amounts. I wonder what this one's going at. I don't know if anybody's checked those out yet. All right, and we got another Players Weekend variation. Starling Marte. For the Pirates. The Pirates have done really well this break. They didn't really have a lot going on, just Colin Moran autograph. But they are racking up short prints and variations pretty nicely. So, no, I don't believe any Giants hits. Not done yet. But Acuna Matata. And here we go. Autograph number 2 for this box. Ready to pop. Twins, Tyler Austin, missing the nameplate. I don't know why I hallucinated and I saw the gypsy face. I did not. Let's see. Black and white parallel for the Orioles. 35 out of 50. Dylan Bundy. Got Acuna, Margot, Tanaka.
This is a discussion for a major project that will take place in the future. It's not an immediate solution.
Got Xander Bogaerts.
What you can do immediately is start taking care of what you have and start making
And then the autograph. Kristen Stewart for the Tigers. Rookie auto. That's not bad. I thought they'd be higher considering what they were going for in Donruss, but I thought they'd be in the 1 to 125 range. But 70 to 100, that's not bad. It's not even a parallel. And they'll probably be the first on cards of him. I'd have to assume the Donruss are stickers, but you never know. They might not be. I'm just assuming. It's Panini. We're happy if there's an autograph in there, right?
What stuff do you want to do?
Boom. Box number 8.
Well, then it sounds like you guys need a new maker.
So we got Dylan Bundy.
I'm not getting rid of the argument. I'm getting different.
Jesus Aguilar. And Josh Bell. Indigo. Numbered 142 out of 150.
I think it's, now that you guys are older, I mean, even in that room, she's back in the crib. And that room is kind of I think it's time for a maker.
Box number 8.
You are the only person that feels that way.
So let's see what else we can pull out of these. Haven't seen a relic auto yet. Usually there's some kind of a relic auto. Relic auto or a booklet. A couple years ago we had that beautiful Francisco Lindor one. Oh my gosh, the patch on that was ridiculous. Remember what we had last year. I think it was a simple relic one. I don't think it was anything too crazy. And this short print is going to be Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter for the Yankees. Going to be the next short print. Jose Altuve. We got Framber Valdez for the Astros. And he's packing a bazooka. I think that's legal in Texas, so it's all good. Framber Valdez for the Astros. Bazooka back. Yeah, it's my finger's in a bad place there. It's bubblegum blowing championship for those of you with the dirty mind. Okay. We are heading into the home stretch in this one. But we still got some possibilities out there. There's Michael Kopesh. Let's see here. Ryan O'Hearn. There we go. Tucker Barnhart for the Reds, missing the nameplate. Bringing the thunder, Mike Trout. Second stack. So we've got a big rookie auto in Kikuchi, a big veteran auto in DeGrom. There's Blake Snell. Where can we take this next? Next level. So, well, there we go. That's the next level. Let's get a good retired auto. How's that sound? Retired autograph? I set that up and I hadn't even opened the pack yet. I think we'll see a good retired auto here. Should be happy. Here come the judge. Guillorme. Judge. Tarot of the Diamond.
Did you get it? Yeah, but I can't figure out how to do this. Mommy, where was this? Right here?
And we are heading to that autograph. Corey Kluber, Indigo.
That's not where they were.
5 out of 250.
These were here. I'm very upset right now. What's my God? Not how I feel.
Luis Urias. And Twinsies. I like to call them the Twinkies. On-card auto of Torrey Hunter. Torrey Hunter for the Twins. So cool Gypsy Queen auto there. All right. So we got a couple top rookies. Got an award-winning veteran and a solid retired autograph. I would say that would be the trifecta. But I think we still got one more big hit left in us. Let's see what this third baseball is going to turn out to be. So, final Onyx Preferred Player Baseball. Pretty sure they haven't traded this prospect. Although they've traded so many, you never know. Let me get an MILB search on this guy. Yep, still there. All right. This is also JSA authenticated, and this is Witness Protection Program. And here we go. This team almost didn't sell. It was one of the last teams taken. And this is Mariners prospect. I believe he was a second rounder a couple years ago, right? Evan White, or he might have even been a compensatory round guy. I don't remember. Pretty sure it was the same year as Kyle Lewis. He might have been a first rounder. First or second. So Evan White for the Mariners. Mariners coming up huge in this one. Kikuchi auto and a ball. That puts him in the black. I still have a stack of packs in front of me. I'm sorry. I was so excited to see that last baseball. I still have final few packs from that last box. We still got one more hit out of box number 8. Let's see what it is. That's what happens when you don't eat for 2 days. Go GTS Live must be over. Christopher's here. Win any free stuff today? They break anything good? All right. And there's the other auto. All right, now for real, this is the end of box number 8. And Aaron Nola. There's Kyle Tucker. And Royals, Heath Philmeyer with the logo swap there. Got Kluber. Brandon Lowe. And Ryan Baruki for the Blue Jays. Blue Jay Baruki is the other hit. So we didn't miss much, no. Unless you have the Blue Jays. Then that was a good one. Ryan Baruki. On-card auto. Rookie auto. Now, we'll move on to box 9. No, they have, instead of one big card, they have 3 regular-sized Chrome cards this year. So these are the box toppers this year. Well, a nice one earlier. Number to 5, Chris Bryant. That's not bad either. Ryan O'Hearn, Royals. Rookie box topper. Paul Goldschmidt. And Starlin Castro, Indigo Parallel, 22 out of 150. The biggest hit, we had a couple Walking Dead autograph books. Those are pretty well dispersed throughout the whole series. We also had a Jack Kirby autograph book. It was Silver Star #1. So kind of an independent he did. And I'm going to assume, I mean, you know, considering the time period, because early 80s comics were very massively produced. But if I'm correct in assuming that was an independent, then probably a little more limited print run than some of his other stuff. So somebody looked up comps on that and said probably somewhere in the neighborhood of a $300 book. And then we are heading into the home stretch here. Box number 9 out of 10. So 4 autos out of Gypsy Queen, and then the premier year. So Indians, Roberto Alomar. Next on the veteran checklist. One more pack in this stack. And Kyle Tucker, fortune teller rookie. Yuli Gurriel, Aaron Judge, Jake Bowers, Barrios, Syndergaard, Verlander, Andrus, Ramon Laureano, Altuve, Garrett Cole. This is box number 9. So we got Newman, Yasiel Puig as a red there for the first time on a Topps issued card. The signed baseballs. Oh man. Who was the first one? We had Evan White was the last one. Jonathan Scope before that. Who was the first one? Yelich. Jesus Luzardo. That's who it was. Of the A's. Jesus Luzardo was the first signed ball. So Juan Soto. Figures. All right, next hit coming up. Only thing I can think of for the Dodgers is just a Sandy Koufax short print. So that's the only thing I can think of right now for the Dodgers. There might be other things, but I don't. Yeah. Don't forget, it's not just the hits in this, okay? But also stuff like this. So Pirates with another short print. Felipe Vasquez with the logo swap there. JT Real Muto, 185 out of 250 for the Marlins. Shohei Ohtani, Jeff McNeil, and Brandon Nimmo who was the talk of trade conversation for a while. They ended up getting rid of Kalanick. I wouldn't been happy either way. But Nimmo had a very solid year last year. And again, the thing that's hurt the Mets in the past, two things. One's tough to control, and that's injuries. But the Mets in the past relied so much on their pitching, and their hitting is just so inconsistent. You know, a lot of solo home runs, not a lot of base runners. But now with guys like Nimmo and Conforto, all right, McNeil, talk about a guy who can get on base. Doesn't necessarily need to walk to do it. Hardly ever strikes out. You know, could be under the radar, but, you know, you look at the team the Mets lost to a few years back in the Royals, and they were just a well put together team. All right. You had some stars, but yeah, not superstars like Bryce Harper or Machado, Trout. You know, you had solid guys like Hosmer, all right, a good catcher in Salvador Perez, Alex Gordon at his best, all right. So now these Mets kind of have a good gel to them. And if Robinson Cano is going to have any value, it's going to be this year and next for them. So hopefully he can be an asset instead of a cheating ass. Chris Bryant, fortune teller. But I'm feeling, I don't want to say it. Everyone's going to get hurt and I'm going to be jinxed. But I'm feeling like this is going to be a solid year for them. Could be welcomed back into the playoffs. It's going to be a hard division. Braves, although Braves have some weak spots in that lineup, they're a little SAWFT in some places. And then you got the Nationals. All right. You know, going to have a lot of DeGrom versus Scherzer. Got Zach Godley for the Diamondbacks. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Marlins, they're going to get demoted to the minor leagues with the Orioles. So that way we'll be back to 28 teams, right? And then you got the Phillies, which look on paper to be just about as impressive pitching-wise as the Mets. Although they could use a closer. That can make a difference. I don't know if they're going to be as good fielding as the Mets. But man, that lineup is scary. And you do have a bona fide superstar who went over 3 today in Bryce Harper. So, what's he get paid a game? How much is that per strikeout? Yeah, man. So while I complain about the Mets being excessively cheap sometimes, I don't think the $330 million contracts are the way to go, unless it's Mike Trout. Yeah, Mike Trout, any way you can get him. Angels have locked that down for a long time. Speaking of the Phillies, Dylan Cousins And got some scary home run potential. Dylan Cousins with a logo swap. And that is numbered 51 out of 99. They could pay me 1/10,000th of that, and I lean to every pitch every time. Of course, then I'd break stuff, but they'll cover my medical too, right? Union. Final box. Might change my mind after like the 20th time. What's that Met that got hit by pitches all the time? I can't remember. Joey Votto. Will Myers. And Eddie Rosario. It's not guaranteed, but there usually is a relic or a booklet. Sometimes it's just a relic. Let's see. I don't think they're guaranteed because there's no booklet here. Pack would be probably a lot thick. Well, I shouldn't say there's no booklet. I don't think there's a booklet here. Doesn't look like it. But it could be a relic. And last night we pulled a 101 relic, so that button relic. I do expect something. And here is our short print. Pudge Rodriguez for the Rangers. Again, last year, all the Gypsy Queen cases we had either a booklet or a relic auto. So that tends to be the trend, but I don't remember it being guaranteed on the sell sheet. I could be wrong. And there is Freddie Freeman. Here we go, starting off with Cano. Robles. Twins. Jake Odorizzi. Missing the nameplate. Rowdy Tellez. No, regular draft. There it is. There's a black and white somewhere. Ian Desmond, Rockies. 47 out of 50. And we got Trevor Bauer there. And yep. All right. Thought that looked a little different. 34. 4th of July. So we got a 4th of July variation. So that's a nice card there for the Indians. Trevor Bauer. Fourth of July variations come every. Oh, I don't even know. Players Weekend. Where the heck is 4th of July? Oh, here. 1 in every 1,025 packs. That's a lot of packs. It's like 5 cases right there. So, huge card there for the Indians. Acuna Matata. And continuing on. So, some nice pulls in Gypsy Queen. I want to get more. Edwin Diaz. Just 2 stacks of packs left in box number 10 here. Both should have autos. DeGrom. You know, there is another scenario that I didn't think of as far as the booklet thing goes. What if it's a redemption card and it's not a super thick card? So we don't know. This card is definitely not a booklet, though. So it'll be on the last one if there is one in here. Jake Bowers. Luis Guillorme, number 212. out of 250. Indigo parallel for the rookie there. And next auto out is going to be a parallel. It's going to be an indigo parallel autograph. There's Mookie Betts. And it is going to go to the Twins with another hit. Eddie Rosario, 42 out of 150. Very emphatic Eddie Rosario, number to 150. Final stack. This is gonna finish us off. And then we'll show off that Premier gear. That'll be fun too. That'll be the grand finale for the encore. Nope. Not gonna see one in here. No booklet or relic. But I know we opened a few cases last year, and we had 2 relic autos and a booklet. So we just didn't get one. Max Scherzer. And final pack. All right. How is this going to end? Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies. With the logo swap. Got a Kopesh rookie there. Jeff McNeil. JD Martinez. And Bryce Wilson. Rookie auto for the Braves. All right, let's see if we can finish this one off with a bang. I'm talking like DDP. Bang. Let's see if we can't do this. That's going to be a lot to sort. I got a few more of these left, so this ain't the last time we're going to see these. But there's one. Two. Now this is always the pain in the butt. Cleats. Very light cleats. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Maybe not one of the top names on the list, but this is pretty nice. Definitely not one of the bottom. Check this out. This should be pretty easy to read. No, this is still the case break. This is the final thing. Can you see who that is? Wander Javier. Game used cleats for the Twins. Wander Javier, a decent prospect. He had gotten injured last year. But in limited play, 300 hitter, an OPS near 900. All right. Not so much the home runs, but a lot of doubles. So a lot of doubles with good average. He walked 19 times in 157 at-bats, so good plate discipline. I mean, he struck out 49 times too, but, you know, that's just the way it is nowadays. So Wander Javier for the Twins. Yeah, I know. This is the perfect thing to put them in, though, because usually they're dirty, right? You don't want to put this in like legit packaging. They're dirty cleats. I think there's goose poop on this one, so they're light because they're Adidas. All right, so let's do a full hit recap. And we'll also touch on some of the short prints and stuff like that we saw. So 4th of July, fireworks for the Indians, Trevor Bauer. All right, bazooka back, Framber Valdez for the Astros. This is a Players Weekend variation. Starling Marte for the Pirates. And another bazooka back, also the Pirates, Corey Dickerson. Eddie Rosario. This is also a Players Weekend variation with the logo swap. Twins killed it this break. A few teams really killed it this break. Starling Castro, player variation. You got the Phillies, Dylan Cousins. Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Jays, Ryan Baruchi. Tigers, Kristen Stewart. This could have been a hit of the night candidate, but it's not right now. Kyle Tucker, and that's a solid player. Corbin Burns, Brewers. Jackie Robinson parallel, Javier Baez. Danny Jansen, Blue Jays. Chance Adams, Yankees. Charlie Blackmon, Jackie Robinson for the Rockies. Cardinals, Carson Kelly. Reds, Raisel Iglesias. Two more Braves, Mike Fultinowicz to 150 and Colby Allard with the rookie. Rays, numbered to 50, Blake Snell. That was right in the beginning. That was the first pack. That was the hint somebody should have gotten the Rays. So, yeah, Blue Jays did hit. You got Baruchi and what was the other guy? Was it Jansen? Or was it one of the other rookies? I don't remember. I think Blue Jays got 2 hits. Rays continued with a Jake Bauers autograph. An Austin Meadows autograph. And then a Bazooka back to 25, Willie Adames autograph. Yeah, was it Jansen? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Danny Jansen. This is a pretty solid card too. Luis Urias, numbered to 50. Key rookie for the Padres there. Braves had Bryce Wilson as well. So that was the third auto for them. Right? 1, 2, 3. I think they only had 3 out of 20. So did the Rays. That's quite a bit of autos right there. All right. Twins did pretty well too. You had Eddie Rosario, numbered to 150. And Torrey Hunter is going to be the first of our hit of the night candidates. All right. Oh, the 3 baseballs. Jesus Luzardo, Jonathan Scope, and Evan White. So Luzardo A's, Scope Twins. Twins killed it. And Evan White Mariners. Next candidate, Jacob deGrom for the Mets. And we're seeing red a little bit. Let's call this what it is. Gleyber Torres, second-year card, numbered to 10. 1 of 10. All right, 1 of 10. How about 1 of 5? Chris Bryant with the box topper. Yusei Kikuchi, Mariners. Sayonara. Or how about these cleats? All right, slowed down by injury last year, but 2017 game used. Wander Javier, also of the Twins. So what's hit of the night? Yeah, too soon for Vlad Jr. and Topps. What is hit of the night? Got 1 vote for Kyle Tucker. Got a write-in. What else we got? So we got anybody looking for any personals? Give it a minute for the voting. And then I'm going to go over some breaks. All right, we got a football and a baseball break that I really like to see go this weekend, and a wrestling break. Let's start with that because I don't even need to look on my phone. One box of UFC Knockout 2019 Road to WrestleMania box, a Undisputed box, a Women's Division box, and two others. Can't remember. So 6-box break, 35 spots total, 22 for one spot or 2 for 39. So Wrestle Breakia number 2. Let's get that. Let's get that for Sunday afternoon before the main show starts. Last year we broke that during the kickoff show. I missed the women's battle royal. So let's aim for that again. Let's fill that up though. Needs 14 spots. Let's do a WrestleMania weekend. So we have a triple case baseball break that we're looking to push here. Nobody's in Gypsy Queen before they hit the big leagues. No one's ever in Gypsy Queen before they hit the big leagues because they have to be put in Bowman products. So wrestling is 22 for 1 or 2 for 39. I don't remember how much the Blue Jays were. And then triple case mayhem. Not be able to see comments for a minute. One case, so that's 16 boxes of 2019 Inception. 16 boxes of 2018 Inception. 12 TriStar Game Changer baseballs. And to make sure everybody gets cards, a Top Series 1 hobby. 10% off 2 teams or more. And this is what we got left. Diamondbacks are 40. Orioles, 145. Now remember, with the Diamondbacks, all right, here's the thing. We've seen Randy Johnson autos come up in TriStar stuff before. It's not just a Diamondback. He would go to random, but that would be a cool thing to happen, right? But I don't usually guess things, right? I mean, I didn't predict any possible players coming out of this break. You know. Moving on. Orioles are 145. Nationals 125. Reds are 85. The Royals are 70. The Dodgers are 115. Marlins 45. Brewers 65. Twins 85. Mets 195. A's 125. Phillies 125. Pirates 100. Padres 115. Giants 100. Mariners 55. Rays 100. Rangers 65. Blue Jays 65. And I don't see notifications on any other teams being chosen. So those should all be available still. The Seattle. Okay, so this is the deal. They're not drafted players. They're free agents. Wrestling, it'll break. It'll break on Sunday. I'm confident it'll break on Sunday. So, yes, and Josh just answered. I couldn't see comments for a minute, and he beat me to the punch. But that is correct. So what happens is they are professional baseball players. They are exempt from the rookie card rule. You need to be on the active 25-man roster or 40-man roster or 29 or 28 or whatever. All right, you need to be on the active roster. In a major league game. I don't know if you have to have an appearance. That I don't remember, but you have to be at least in the dugout. I know that for a fact. So the way around it is being an international signing, but the Japanese players are treated differently than the Hispanic players that come over because that is like using the international draft pool money. Those guys may have played professional or semi-pro or whatever, or they were signed as 16-year-olds. So Vlad, Eloy, those guys, they can't do it. But a guy like Yulesky Gurriel, who was a professional player in Cuba, I don't remember what the standard is on him. But Japanese, I know there's a posting system. It's a whole different system. So those guys get to have rookie cards just for being there. And there was the possibility that Ohtani, with his bad spring, people were thinking he might have gotten sent to AAA to get started for last season. And the Angels stuck with him in the majors because he is a pro baller. And obviously, Rookie of the Year wasn't a bad choice. So that's what we got there. And that's the difference between the Bowman, right? The prospects have to be in Bowman. And they put the rookies in Bowman. They put some veterans in the regular Bowman and the Bowman Chrome. But Bowman is about prospecting. No, it's not picking and choosing whatsoever. There was a guideline that got set in place for rookie cards. Technically, it's in place for every sport. If you look at the way that they kind of cheat in football is those extended rookie cards in select, all right, but they're mysteries, all right. Lately now, Topps is doing it more and more. It used to be just sets like Finest and Chrome and what was the other one that they used to do it regularly? There was another one. But now these mystery guys, all right, they already did it in Heritage. They did it in Inception. I'm pretty sure they're doing it in Gypsy Queen. Those are going to be the rookies that we're kind of missing. So they've kind of caught on to the fact that you can add those guys in, but you can't add those guys in. They're mystery redemptions. So it's only going to be 2 guys that are going to be in there. You know, that's why you don't see Nick Senzel. You don't see Fernando Tatis Jr. You don't see Vladimir Guerrero Jr. But they're coming soon. So now they're going to rush to get them into the products. And honestly, I do think Topps, not releasing them, but prints them out when they know they're close. All right? And We saw it in 2016, for example, with Carlos Correa. In 2017 Chrome, his 2016 Chrome autographs came out. Why? Because he just missed the cut for getting into the set, but they were expecting him to be there. So Topps does anticipate. So now you have them inserting those cards into the later years. Doesn't happen often, but it's happened. So anybody else looking to grab a spot in something? Otherwise, I am wrapped up for the night. So if anybody needs to request a personal break, if I'm awake, I'll break. Let's see if we can't fill up that triple case mayhem and get some football going. I got National Treasures up. Yeah, it's a high risk, high reward break, but we've also seen some high value cards come out of them. That Lamar Jackson to 99. That Anthony Miller true RPA to 5. That was pretty nice. Even the Baker Mayfield in the first half at an NT, had an auto. In the second half, didn't have an auto, but the Nick Chubb booklet and the stained glass Baker Mayfield. I forgot to put that into the hit of the night the other night, but that's like $175, $200 card. That Baker stained glass. That's a case hit. Kind of like the Downtowns and the Donruss. So, all right, if nobody's got anything else for me, then I guess we're going to wrap it up for now. Don't forget that Comic Avalanche. That's some fun stuff. The Streak. And, I don't know, like over 100 other different boxes that we have to choose from here. Do we have to narrow it down? And tomorrow, Prism Collegiate Draft Picks comes out for football. We will have personal boxes available of that if anybody wants them. Get them while they're hot, because I remember last year contenders went bonkers quickly, and I wouldn't be surprised if the collegiate draft for Prism, now that that's back, maybe has a little bump. It depends. I don't know. It's not as crazy of a draft class as last year's, but you're going to have people looking for Haskins and Murray. So there's at least 2 name quarterbacks. It's not 2013. All right. Although I think Kyler Murray's going to bust. So maybe the Giants will get Haskins. Or maybe they'll trade for Rosen and let him get sacked around until the Giants can get a decent offensive line. So, all right, that is a wrap. Have a great night. We'll rip you a new one soon.